When a narcissist sees something in you and becomes jealous, this is what they do to hurt you. Greetings to each and every one of you. Welcome to another episode of Narcissist and Karma. To begin, I would like to express my gratitude to you for viewing this video. It would be of great assistance to the development of this channel if you could send this video to any of your close friends, relatives, or other loved ones. In addition, if this is your first time visiting this channel, we kindly request that you subscribe to this channel so that you won't be left out of any updates in the future. I am continually grateful for the help you provide. If you want to steer clear of the suffering, conflict, and trauma that narcissistic people bring into relationships, you have to be aware of how to shield yourself from them. You must be aware of the fact that narcissists frequently resort to dishonest practices in order to achieve their goals. Today I'm going to talk about that, so let's get started with the conversation. The first thing they'll do is bombard you with praise and admiration. The love bombing phase. Love bombing is a term that describes the behavior that occurs in the early stages of an unstable or abusive relationship. Getting rid of the individual, idealizing them, and then devaluing them are the three stages that make up the cycle of narcissistic abuse. The love bombing technique is utilized by narcissists as a unique means of exerting control over the target of their abuse during the idealization phase, which is the initial stage of this abusive cycle. In addition, this is not something that exclusively occurs in romantic relationships. The narcissist will use the same strategy to make you believe that you are unique and to encourage you to open up to them as early as possible. If someone gives you an abnormal amount of attention, love, or dedication, then there is definitely something wrong with the relationship. As everyone is aware, this is not the moment to express excessive gratitude because you feel love for something. The primary reason for this is that the narcissist is to make you feel emotionally reliant on them and compelled to stay with them. This is the primary purpose of the narcissist. Love bombing is a tactic that narcissists employ to gain control over their victims by showering them with excessive amounts of attention and affection in a very forceful manner. In this approach, the narcissist takes advantage of your insecurities and plays on your anxieties about being alone. Words are the most helpful tool for explaining issues relating to self-love and self-esteem. You will be able to recognize if someone is extremely interested in you if they exhibit this telltale indicator. Their purported love will be incredibly powerful, and it may even give them the impression that they are intoxicated. Do not, under any circumstances, give someone the opportunity to take advantage of you in any way. Don't be swayed by their charm. If it appears like a lot of things are happening in a short amount of time, that's because they are. Be conscious of the fact that this behavior is intended to elicit a specific reaction from you. The narcissist is able to abuse, dominate, and manipulate you because you are unable to think critically about the situation. Because becoming dependent on them is exactly what narcissists desire, they will say and do anything it takes to achieve this goal. It is possible for us to have a positive experience when we are given this level of high praise and attention, because it causes a rush of dopamine and endorphins. You are currently loved, cherished, and appreciated in this moment in time. Why wouldn't we want to believe that someone else views us in this light? It makes perfect sense. But the reality is that it takes some time for genuine and healthy love to develop between two people. The best response to the love bomb that a narcissist may dump on you is to come down from your high and get serious. Next, they distort the truth and embellish the dialogue in such a way that it drives others insane simply by listening to it. Where exactly is it going to go? After saying or doing something, the narcissist will subsequently deny having said or done it. Don't muck around with how you think things are. They said, you are being utilized as a pawn in an intricate strategy that has been devised to make you appear in a negative light and make fun of you. Put your insanity and the way you see the world into doubt, and over time, drive you slowly but surely crazy in the process. These kinds of conversations are prevalent among narcissists, and it is usually not hard to figure out why they occur so frequently. As long as they are able to keep your attention, they are able to drain your crucial life force energy while still maintaining their fascinating nature. Narcissists are the only ones that come out on top in this situation. They will utilize nonsense to keep you going in circles as you try to explain and defend your position, just like a puppet on a string, while exerting a significant effort to reach them, be heard by them, and be comprehended by them. 3. Insults and smear campaigns. Narcissists are people who have poor self-esteem and use poisonous shame as a strategy to compensate for it. They achieve this objective through conceiving of themselves as having positive, admirable, or superior qualities. When other individuals don't do what they want, they are perceived as bad, wrong, or weak, all of which make them look awful in the process. The narcissist will use shame to repeatedly make you feel like a failure, awful, doing something wrong, and inferior to yourself. This implies that you'll pay less attention to what's wrong with them and more attention to what's wrong with you, which is exactly what the narcissist wants you to do. It's interesting to note that the person who is the easiest target for a narcissist's manipulation is the one who is willing and able to change their course, look in the mirror, and reflect on who they are as a person. It is also true that each of us has areas in which we need to improve and make changes. Therefore, I believe that the vast majority of people engage in charitable acts because they voluntarily choose to do so. It's extremely important for empaths to heal themselves and go to a higher, more self-aware stage of development. It's in our nature to do that sort of thing because we have a great deal of empathy. However, there are other people, such as narcissists, who are more than willing to be harmful despite their intelligence. They'll try to make you feel bad about your actions, preferences, and real goals and needs if they have the impression that they are losing control as a result of your growing independence or setting healthy limits and boundaries. This could be because you are becoming more independent or because you are setting healthy limits and boundaries. This or that wouldn't have taken place if you hadn't done this or that. If you weren't such a terrible person, it wouldn't be necessary for me to engage in the activities that I do. You have a lot of reasons to be ashamed of who you are. If the other person's humiliation has caused you pain, it will be simple for a narcissist to take advantage of you. But there is also a different perspective on this. When you've put forth the effort to mend and improve yourself, the people who shamed you won't be able to hurt you as much. It is almost as though their shame is powerless to touch you in any way because you are confident in your identity and aware that it cannot be altered by anyone or anything else. 4. Gaslighting is their other most used method. The practice of gaslighting is a sort of psychological abuse and manipulation in which the person who is doing it lies to you, denies what you think you know about the world, and attempts to discredit your beliefs about it. In order to provide support for their own warped narrative, narcissists will alter and twist facts, minimize the seriousness of relationship crimes, and omit significant components of the truth. Try to persuade them that they are innocent while at the same time getting them to question your sincerity. The purpose of providing you with misleading information is to cause you to have doubts about your memory, as well as the things that you are aware of being true. In the event that they do cause harm, it is made to appear as though they did not intend it or weren't even aware of what they were doing. The concept of changing the past in order to make things better for oneself is central to the narcissistic worldview. Remind the folks that they are exceptional human beings. You are, of course, the source of the issue. When a narcissist is trying to fool you, he or she may even make a horrified or indignant look in order to get your attention. This tactic is designed to make you question your own moral compass, as well as your sanity, in addition to tarnishing your reputation and giving you a negative opinion of who you are as a person. When other people fall for the narcissist's gaslighting methods, you could feel as though you have no control over the situation. Because of this, it is of the utmost significance to devote some time and energy to one's personal development. As long as you carry out your responsibilities and look after yourself, no one will be able to get away with lying to you. 5. They make your life harder in the long run. Narcissists place their victims in a condition of tension that is nearly impossible to escape on purpose, so that they can achieve their goal of ensuring that their target is unsuccessful. The predictable outcome provides the narcissist with a rationale for mocking, shaming, and criticizing the subject of their attention. This may be done overtly or covertly by the narcissist in order to make it more difficult to achieve a goal that would otherwise be attainable. They want to make it such that you are unable to accomplish something that you are currently capable of doing. When someone has narcissistic tendencies, they will strive to make their victims feel horrible about themselves and keep them occupied so that they are unable to accomplish the goals that they have set for themselves, purely for the purpose of exhausting you and defeating you in the end. The narcissist will most likely undermine all of your hard work and dedication in every facet of your life. They may also be a bully who pretends to be a victim of their own behavior while actually engaging in bullying behavior. Nothing makes them happier than watching the degree of stress that their target is experiencing change as a direct result of what they have done. They will create circumstances designed to make you appear inept in the eyes of other individuals, and they will do this on purpose. Then, while smiling arrogantly, they will point the finger at you and proceed to tell you all of the things that are wrong with you. They are so filled with envy and insecurity that they are willing to go to any lengths to damage your connections with other people. I really hope that this little explanation is of some use to you. In the comments section provided below, we would appreciate it if you could share your thoughts and any personal experiences you may have had. Consider subscribing to our channel and clicking the bell icon below the video to receive notifications of new videos when they are uploaded. I'm extremely grateful for the time you've taken and the attention you've shown. Thanks.